Hi everybody, it's Chrissy with AddictedToAllThingsPretty.com, and I just wanted to do a quick video about how I curl my hair and how to pin curl it so you can, wear your hair curly the next day without having to sleep with a bunch of rollers in your hair. I don't care what anyone says, rollers are uncomfortable, and that's all it is to it. Like, especially when you get into rolling with flexi rods, those things are pretty wide, so I prefer not to sleep with rollers. I pin curl my hair. So what I do is curl it section by section, and I don't use any holding spray until the pin curls are in. So, and this is about a 1 1/4 inch barrel curling iron. Small, medium, large. It depends on the look you're going for and what type of curls you're going for. So I'll start as close as I can to the base. And while I'm spinning the hair, and this hair is long, this is 20 inch hair, so it's a little bit longer, so it takes more time, but I just keep spinning and opening it until I get to this very last piece. So, and these things are old, they're not the best curling irons, but I've been using them for years. So what I do is I'll keep it like this for maybe about 30 seconds. Maybe not even that long. It depends on how hot your curling irons get to. These are about 428, somewhere up in there. So again, I'm squeezing it open. So here's that curl. So what I do is I then pin curl it. So you'll need bobby pins, black bobby pins. And you can go with the short or the long ones. Since this hair is long, I go for the long ones. Otherwise I'll have to use two bobby pins at a time. So I twist it, get it all the way there, and go in sideways and pin curl it. Now, and that's all it is. Once I'm done, and this is just some Pantene holding spray, medium to thick hairstyle, anti-humidity, maximum hold. Honestly, it's not a bad holding spray, but it's definitely not the best either. Go as far back as you can. It smells nice, but it's definitely not the best one to use by any means. So normally what I do, if my hair wasn't already done, what I would do is start from the bottom and work my way up. And I'm not going to do my entire head because I actually have plans tonight. And just some FAQ on the hair. This is Brazilian wavy. If you've been following the blog, AddictedToAllThingsPretty.com, or even following me on, subscribing on YouTube, then I normally wear Indian hair. This is my first time working with Brazilian hair, and actually it comes down to a matter of preference. For me, I found that Brazilian hair is silkier, and that's really about it. It doesn't have the same amount as body. It doesn't have the same amount of body or thickness, if that's the best way to put it, as Indian hair. But I definitely prefer it. And this is from BellaDreamHair.com. And this is 12 ounces. This is 12 ounces. And it's 22 at the bottom. You can see it down here. So it's 22 at the bottom, and then 20 at the top. So again, you take the pin curl, or you take the curl, and you just keep going in a circular motion. And it doesn't have to be perfect or anything like that. So all I would do is the entire head, do it just like that. Now, instead of doing each curl and spraying it with holding spray, just wait until you're done with all of them. Some people also prefer to spray each one and then curl it with the curling iron. Completely up to you. Someone had also asked, how do I do my bangs? Because when I wake up in the morning, I don't do any heat or anything like that. All I do is wake up and go. I unpin it, shake it, and walk out the door. So with my bangs, I take the entire bang and I curl it to maybe about right there, and I pin it down. So to pin right here. Sometimes I go in a little bit more, but you don't want to go too tight because again, it's not going to curl like the rest of these. You just want it to have a little body and get out the way of your face and things like that. So I also had someone also had some other questions about purchasing hair online and things like that, and what to look out for and keywords you want to look for. First of all, on any site, you want to look to see, one, if they clean the hair. You want to see if they clean the hair. They don't necessarily have to clean the hair, but it is great if they do. And it's pretty 50-50. Some places clean the hair, some places don't. For the most part, all of them are going to inspect it. What they're looking for is lice eggs, lice, nits, shells, things like that. This is common. Think about it. You're getting hair from overseas. So I'm not saying that people overseas are dirty or anything like that. However, there are some precautions that should be taken. You know, it's just common sense. So check and see if your vendor cleans the hair. The hair I got from Bella Dream Hair, the hair was clean, but it did have a smell, so I went ahead and deep conditioned it and got the smell out, but it was clean. It didn't have any shells in it, nothing like that. It was clean, but it just had a weird smell. So that's something to look out for. Color variations. For the most part, if you're purchasing virgin hair, unprocessed, never colored, anything like that, if it is truly virgin hair and unprocessed and it's natural, you're going to see color variations. Now this hair looks brown, but trust me, when I get in the sun, you can see a lot of red tones to it. You can also see a couple of gray strands. That's completely normal. I cannot tell you a time where I've ever bought Brazilian or Indian hair and it has not had gray strands. If I'm right, I think IndiQ guarantees that their Indian hair has no gray hairs. I've never seen that, but it's normal for me. So gray hairs, it doesn't really bother me. They're few and far in between. Not an issue at all. You may even notice that sometimes the hair may be light brown at the bottom and naturally get black or even dark brown. You know, it just varies. Expect color variations. The wefting. Everyone's wefts are different. The hair from Bella Dream Hair, it was weird because there's usually like almost like a small amount of hair that flaps over where the weft is. It's kind of odd, but I've always seen it. But with her hair, for some reason, it seems like it was sewn in introvertedly, so there weren't any flaps on either side. It was almost like it was in the hair. So that makes the hair smoother, so you don't have to worry about any little pieces at the top, because you may have a tiny little piece hanging out the top if it's not sewn on the right way. What else do you want to look for? Do your research. Honestly, you know, ask people about the hair. You can't guarantee any shedding, things like that. I mean, hair is going to shed. Either it's going to shed a whole bunch or it's not going to shed at all. I haven't came across any hair that's just completely shed proof. But I haven't came across any hair that's bad either. So you want to look out for things like that. Of course, ask people. Oh, the most important thing to look out for as well are burnt spots. And what happens is sometimes the wefting machine, it catches the hair too fast and it may leave a burn. It may actually burn the hair. So you'll have a wefted hair and you'll see like a tiny little burn spot. So things like that. Again, didn't come across that with Glamreamy spot hair. Didn't come across that with Bella Dream Hair. Trust me, that would have been mentioned. But the only time I've seen that was with hair from Indo-Asia in Inglewood. And if you're in LA, you've heard of that hair supplier, you know about Lucky and things like that. So that's really it. I think I answered everything. Yeah, if I'm right, I answered everything. So that's how to pin curl the hair, and that was just a quick little FAQ on what to look out, you know, when you're purchasing hair online and things like that. That's it. You guys have a good weekend. Thank you.